Got another logarithm here. And remember our rule, whatever makes the inside of the logarithm 0 is where the asymptote's going to be. So right away, without doing any work, I know my asymptote's going to be at 5. So when x equals 5, we have a vertical asymptote. There we go. And we know the basic shape of a logarithm. Remember this. Looks like this thing. So the minus 5 shifted it 5 to the right. So now it's going to be, remember asymptote here. So now it's going to be out here somewhere. All right. And then the plus 2 is going to move the whole thing up 2. So it's just going to be a little bit higher. So maybe it looks like this instead. So our graph should look like this red graph when we're done. All we got to do is pick a few points and see what it looks like. So I'm going to, let's get rid of this. Get out of here, junk, sloppy graph. I'm going to pick a few x values, find a few y values. It's going to be super happy fun time. Here we go. When x is 6, boom, that makes this inside 1. Log base 2 of 1 says 2 to what power is 1? Well, that's 0. And 0 plus 2 is 2. Okay. The next number that I'd try to use here, I wouldn't choose x equals, what do we just do, 6? Okay, 7 works out. We can choose x equals 7 because that gives us log base 2 of 2. Well, log base 2 of 2, again, says 2 to what power is 2? Well, 1. 1 plus 2 is 3. That's an easy one. I wouldn't choose 8. 8's not a good number to choose for x because, oh crap, not 8 in there. If you choose 8, you're going to get 8 minus 5, which would be 3. Well, 2 to what power equals 3? Well, that's not really a nice number for that. I mean, there is a number. It's between 1 and 2, but it's some weird nasty decimal. So I don't want to deal with that. We're not going to do that. I will choose to put a 4 in there. 2 to the second power is 4. But to make this thing equal 4, I need x to be 9. So if x is 9, I get log base 2 of 4, which is 2, plus 2 is 4. And that's probably enough points here. 6, 2, 6, 2, 7, 3, and 9, 4. There we go. Now, again, we already know what the shape basically has to be. So once you put a few points on there, now, again, it just locks it in place for us. And it's going to come up like this and swerve out. Here we go. And it's just got this asymptote going down forever. There you go. That's a nice rough sketch of what this graph looks like.